I'm live now, my bad. I'm live. I wasn't live.
Well, got the symbols? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, click the link. Yeah, it should work, but alright. That bitch. So I gotta edit all this shit up.
It's so hard to get monetized. Like
Damn. Alright, man, we active tonight, bro. We go bring. Hold on. I'll see people at. Alright, now we gonna bring some people on. I'm waiting on them to come get in this hole. Oh, okay. I'm on TV in here. Alright. Gemini here, my bad. Gemini. I can't see. Hold on. Alright, bad. So audio trash.
you said my audio sucked?
It sound like you on the water for real. Gee, that's the best light you got over there? Damn. Alright. What's the word? What's the word?
Why is it lagging?
Probably your Wi-Fi.
Hold on.
Your Wi-Fi. What's the word, man? Hold on. Cool money. Can we get started here in a second, fellas? Jeez. Oh, bet. All right. Bet.
Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
All right. I'm good. So to get this right, it's T with T.
Tea with Tia.
Okay, so I ain't gonna get it wrong no more.
Yeah, tea with Tia. It's hot.
It's hot in Carolina too.
Say what?
It's hot in Carolina too. You in Carolina?
Yeah, it is hot. I don't know why it's so hot in here. Maybe because I got the door closed. But it is.
What's the temperature outside though? Like we was like 109 today.
Where you at? Dallas. Yeah, it's hot in Texas, but it was like 93 today. That's still hot to me. So
they ain't got no 109.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I couldn't deal with that.
Nah, for sure. Man, but we got some good topics tonight for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really was interested in this conversation just because I know like a lot of black women, not any color, just they feel some type of way about colorism. And I don't think we really have these type of conversations enough. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
So
for sure.
Gemini is back. Okay.
Now lighting a little bit better.
All right, bet.
Hello.
Hi.
Is she in here? Okay, bet.
Wait.
How y'all doing tonight? Everybody all right? Y'all good?
Yeah, we good. Queen. Goodbye.
So let me ask y'all, like, have y'all ever experienced like colorism?
Yeah, definitely.
So like what's some examples of like the day-to-day colorism that y'all like deal with?
Well, I wouldn't say day to day, like it happens very often, but it mainly just happens with men, and they try to, they try to say it's a preference, but I just feel like men definitely want to put brown skinned women versus light skinned women. So that's pretty much the gist of what I experienced with it, just really with men.
Do y'all feel like it's majority black men who like put that on y'all?
For me, yes. From my experience.
I feel like black guys are the main ones who
Right.
usually like show their preference or their prejudice towards darker skinned women. Like, I mean, we see examples of that all the time in the media where we hear about how this celebrity said no dark skins in a section and stuff like that. And that's black men. So I can agree with you when you say with the men experience mostly is where you're now that we're this age anyway, because we can go back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Definitely. Make the screen bigger.
With China, how do you feel about that? I don't know.
Hey guys.
Hi.
All right, so I just came in. I came in the middle of your conversation, honey. So I didn't really get to, hear everything. I'm going to say the part that I did hear about when you talked about celebrities, saying, oh well, no dark butts in my section. We know who that is, and other celebrities whom like just all you see around them. They may not say it, but they show it, and it's just like, oh wow. So they probably don't like black girls at all or dark skinned girls, and it's really sad, like you said, in this day and age that people are still this ignorant that they show such hate towards us. And I just cannot wait to get more into this conversation. It's so nice to be here. Thank y'all for inviting me.
Nah, for sure. Nah, like, okay, I can say some probably, like, you know what I'm saying, voice their preferences more than others, but it's still not like, I feel like we can't just put all the blame on men. You know what I'm saying? Or on black men. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just have their preferences, like, now how they go about saying it, that's like, that's their prerogative. Like, that's something with them. But I feel like light skinned people still get prejudice and colorism too. Like, first thing y'all somebody gonna be like light bright or light skin. Like, what does that even mean? Like, why I'm getting judged because of my skin color? You feel me? I'm just saying, man.
I understand what you're saying, but like it's a difference. It's a major difference between having a preference and then degrading someone for something that they cannot help. Like, I'm a dark skinned girl, as you can visibly see individually. But it's just the fact that, I can't help that I'm dark skinned, but I think I'm very beautiful. And if you don't think I'm beautiful, that's fine. You don't have to, but you don't have to sit here and say, I can't stand dark skinned women. I don't want to be around dark skinned women. Dark skinned women so loud and ghetto, because we do get that all the time. They don't talk about how educated all black women are.
I ain't gonna lie. I might have said somebody in this room is dark skinned and loud, but that's actually how she is, though.
But what does her color have to do with that?
Thank you.
I'm not saying.
Why she just can't be loud? Why she just can't be a loud woman? Why she gotta be dark skinned and loud?
Why does the woman have?
I'm just saying, when I'm talking to her, basically I'm saying, like, bro, don't be the stigma. You know what I'm saying? Be better than the stigma.
No, I'm saying it in like, okay, so when they just generalize, not saying one person, Like when they generalize and say, oh, I don't like dark-skinned women because they're allowed in ghetto without actually meeting allowed in ghetto black women or being in the presence of, allowed in ghetto black women. But by the way, that has nothing to do with skin color. White people are freaking ghetto. I've seen so many ratchet white girls.
Yeah, for sure. Now, let me ask y'all, what do y'all think about black men dating white women?
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I honestly do not have a problem as long as you leave us out of it. Like, date the white girl, date whoever you want, but you do not have to bring because black women do this, or it's always they have to put us down to make themselves feel better about their choice. If that's your decision, you want that jungle, you want that fever, like that's on you, but leave us out of it. Take us out the group chat.
Now, would you ever date a white man?
They don't turn me on. I'm not attracted.
You've never been attracted to no white man.
Well, hold on. Let me take it back. They have to be a different type of white boy. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. They have to be
able to be invited to the barbecue. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. He gotta be basically black.
Yeah. Well, you might as well date. You might as well date a black man.
The white boy in the trap. The white boy in the trap.
I have a question. Okay, so you said that they basically have to have a personality of a black man, right? So
no, that's not what I mean.
Okay, can you go more in depth with that?
So I like my guys rough around the edges. So when I say rough around the edges, like I need some type of edge. He gotta be just one of them. Like what's the white boy I can think of?
I just like to describe it as
Yes.
He has to have a little to him.
He gotta be one of them.
Necessarily. Yeah, he doesn't. He has to be able to make me feel safe, no matter if you're white, black, Hispanic. I need to feel safe in your presence.
So y'all taking him to the hood though? Y'all gonna take him to the hood?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're dating a black woman, if you're dating a black woman, you have to be accepting of if let's say the hood is a part of her life or something. Like you have to be accepting of that. If you're gonna get invited to the barbecue, we going to the barbecue at my granny house. She might stay in the hood,
How would y'all parents and grandparents receiving y'all bringing like a different nationality to the cookout?
Well, my family is all for it. They support it all.
Yeah, my family, they're cool too, long as the person's a good person or they're cool. They don't really, don't really care about that. But I do understand why some people look at it sideways because of how some white people are. I mean, honestly, we all stereotype people. We all judge. So, sometimes I do, when I see a black guy and a white girl, I'm like, only because I'm like, all right, she started lying on you. Don't. So it's just like, why do you
already jump to that conclusion? Is that not the same thing as us being like, shit, she dark skinned, she loud?
No.
Is it not? How's it not?
I mean, okay, you can have a stereotype. We all know that people have stereotypes. Just like when I said earlier, that's that light skin shit.
Yeah, I took a pic of that because, like, bro, what's my skin color got to do with it? Everybody was late.
We talking about stereotypes.
You guys be sensitive. Y'all be sensitive.
Who be sensitive? How?
The light skinned men are fragile.
And you know how they pose. They all pose the same too. With the
eyes. They be on
that light skin shit.
I don't know. Like I'm with like light skinned guys. Don't get me wrong. They look good. They're attractive, but I just don't. It just never goes anywhere for me. So I like black. Chocolate.
I do love me some chocolate.
I feel like dark skinned niggas kind of played out though.
Oh.
I ain't gonna start the colorism.
You can't play the colorism.
I feel like, bro, like to be honest, like y'all say light skinned niggas be sensitive, but I feel like we really be hurt y'all feelings for real. And that's why the stereotypical, you know what I'm saying, light skinned shit come about because it's like y'all really hurt.
Light skinned men were like some of the main ones talking shit about dark little girls when we were little girls, or is that because we can go there?
Is that a fact though? Is that a fact?
It's a fact. The light skin.
I never had no bad to say about dark skin women though. I love dark skin women.
I'm sorry. But have you always loved them? You know, like can you say in elementary school you didn't say that a black girl was left on the grill too long?
No,
or didn't say that she was an African scratcher?
I asked were you African?
So wait, Dallas, are you attracted to dark skinned women?
Yeah, dark skinned women look good. Dark skinned women are winning right now. Like, what the hell?
I want to say something.
All that y'all brought the melanin shit back. Yeah, that's
period. Make sure you clip that.
Nah, dark skin is popular shit for sure. But like, I just talked to my barber while I was getting a haircut, and I was just telling him what I was gonna do, type shit. And he had some comments to say. I ain't gonna put him out there like that. But I was like, yeah, you should come on live and say that though. But he was like, I wouldn't even say that on live. So
I mean, you might as well tell us. You don't brought it up now.
It's real. Nah, it don't even matter, bro. Because my hair looks nice.
That's all part of the.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's some did y'all ever get called names like coming up like that stuck with y'all? Because like Gemini at the bottom always she reverts back to her childhood of people, you know, calling her certain type of names and I guess it's like stuck with her and affected her. So like, do y'all have that same experience?
So I want to say something on that. So when me personally, she said it was light skinned guys that did it to her. Honestly, in my, when it was happening to me, because I was bullied due to me being dark skinned, but it was coming from guys that were like darker than me, and so like so I looked at it as like he just hates himself.
All right. I'm gonna say it.
I didn't limit mine to light skinned dudes. I mean, girls said it too, and stuff. But
do y'all feel like y'all picked on light skinned women ever?
No,
not because they're light skinned.
Why?
Like very diverse, so no.
I don't recall being picked on about my color. I mean, I got picked on for other reasons, but yeah, I don't recall. But I'm pretty sure when people try to crack jokes, I'm pretty sure they've said something about me being dark skinned, but I just don't really recall that growing up.
But like probably about 2 years ago, one of the guys who were one of the ones that were picking on me, I'm not gonna say his name, but I don't want to put him out there. But he apologized and he was like, "I'm so sorry. I was just immature and I honestly just liked you, and that's why I was picking on you." I was like, "Well, that's a way to show somebody you liked them, sir."
Girl, yes, that's how they do.
I mean, females do the same thing though.
Nah.
No, I don't agree with that.
No, honestly, for me, I can only speak for self. And for me, I was like really, really quiet. So, and I'm not a type to like joke on people. I can't even take jokes. So, like, I'm not a joke cracker or taker. So, like, nah, not for me. I don't make jokes when I'm trying to like flirt with somebody.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be weird to you if I like you.
So like moving on. Do y'all date preference?
Do we date who?
Do we date what?
Do y'all have a preference, like a color preference yourselves?
I used to. But then, as you get older, I actually found myself attracted to all people. So, like, actually, I don't really care if you're dark skinned, as long as you're fine. As long as you're like, I don't care. I don't care what shade of black you are, or white, or whatever race you are. As long as you are handsome and you have a great personality, I'm rocking with you. Like, that's all that mattered to me.
Yeah, it's all about
and your pocket's gotta be right too. I'm sorry, but your pocket's gotta be right.
So there was a time where I would say that I don't like light skinned guys. I can honestly say that I have said that.
Why?
Because I just wasn't attracted. I guess I was more attracted to people who looked like me. But just like China said, now I'm kind of just, I'm 33 now, so a lot comes with maturing as age goes along. And again, I'm just a lover of people. If your vibe is great, you look good, and you got other stuff going on, then we can rock out.
So what about
I
you,
agree.
Gemini?
But like, I never disclosed my preference though when I had a preference. So when I did have a preference, my preference I would usually like date either like black guys. Well, I took a notice. So when I go back and look at it in the pictures, they were either like biracial black guys, or they were white or Latino men. So that was
You dated a
usually
white
like what I
guy.
used to date.
How was dating a white guy?
It was great. It was good. I mean, do you have specific questions?
Oh, what's the sex
Like,
good?
what do white people eat?
But she has to answer my question first. Was the sex
Well,
good?
I did most
Go
of the
ahead,
cooking.
go
I did
ahead.
most of the cooking, to be honest, because I was just like, he was in the military anyway, so he really couldn't cook. So,
No,
anyways,
China,
but
don't
she
skip
said,
over
"How
my
was the
question.
sex?" We can get into that on
Yeah,
here.
Answer Tia question. She got the spicy question.
I
I
said,
love
was
it.
the sex good?
I like the spicy questions. Okay, so one of the white guys that I dated, he was an all right size, and it was, I don't know, it wasn't that great, but he was great with his mouth, so he made up with it. And the other white guy, I broke up with him because his penis was like literally very small.
Wow. So you can say black men have better dick.
Black
I didn't say
men
that.
were
I didn't say that because I've also dated Latino men as well, and I would say they're the best. I'm so sorry.
Damn. I'll save us, fellas. I tried to save us. Damn. I mean, I feel like,
black
Tia,
homies.
Gemini, you've been quiet down there.
I haven't. I
Have
don't
you ever dated
know.
outside?
I have just a little bit outside my race. Like he was Puerto Rican, So, and I've only dated one Puerto Rican. Most of the guys I've dated are black. So my preference is obviously black men, chocolate men, because that's usually what I go for, and what goes for me. And, and a Puerto Rican man, like Hispanic. I love me a good Puerto Rican. So there's that.
I love me a man with some meat on his bones.
So you like macho men, or like you like bigger men, skinny, like you said, meat?
Okay, so mostly the man has to be. I'm sorry, the man he gotta have some meat on his bones. He can't be skinny.
Not mathematical topics. But yeah, to answer you trying to just some meat. I mean, he can have the muscles. He can be a little chubby. I just don't. I don't want no skinny man. So I'm not skinny shaming. Okay, but preference. I say this all the time. You can have your preference, but as long as you're not shaming the other, your preference is fine. So if you prefer lighter women, that's cool. Just don't downplay dark skinned women. So I'm not downplaying the skinny men. I just don't prefer them.
So I have a question. That's for both of you. Have you guys had any like bad experience when it comes to colorism with like light skinned females, dark skinned females? Has that ever happened?
Say that one more time.
Like, have you guys had any type of colorism issues with light skinned girls, dark skinned girls? Like, are girls an issue with you?
Girls do that a lot, and that tends to happen a lot between Black women. The whole light skin versus dark skin thing. Yeah.
I would say it wasn't like due to, well, women are just, women in general. Sometimes, you just don't, you clash. So it wasn't like due to like, dark skin, light skin thing at all. It was just, attitude wise, like personalities are different, and sometimes they like butt heads. So it was never like for that reason. Like I got a lot of light skin friends. I got a lot of dark skin
Right.
friends. So
Right.
I
So
don't
do y'all think?
Like for y'all,
Say what?
huh?
what's club experiences like? Like, have y'all ever been discriminated against, like going to the club? Like, you might have to wait in line, or you might not get in the section, or you know what I'm saying? Y'all ever?
No, that's never happened to me.
Okay.
Okay, so do y'all think that men are part of the reason why there is this big light skinned women versus dark skinned women thing? Do you think men drive that?
Absolutely.
Yes, because honestly, the reason why I'm gonna give a reason. You know how people in the world, seems like men have more of the they're more vocal and people listen to them more. So
Right.
if they're saying flat out, and it's a majority of them saying the same thing, oh, we don't do the dark skin, we don't do that, you know what I'm saying, or anything of that way, or we don't do light skin or anything. It could be anything. It could just be like, oh, I only date black. It could be anything. So people will listen to it more. So I do feel like men play a large role in colorism when it comes to our community. And I honestly, I ain't gonna get on that part. I'm just keeping it there as I go into detail.
We like details, though.
Yeah, we like details.
No, because I was gonna take it all the way back to the slavery times and why. So I don't want to do that.
No, I got you.
Yeah, I get where you're with this.
And also in Hollywood, most of the girls that you've seen in the forefront were lighter skinned women. And they always tend to have certain types of roles, whereas the dark skinned women played angry roles. They played less likable or favorable roles. So I do think there was a lot of colorism when it comes to the industry as well.
Yeah, and I think that with men being the driving force of it, females, the lighter skinned females tend to take that to, great lengths. Like, it obviously it holds weight to them. So, or to females in general. So it makes females kind of act out of their normal character or be a certain way towards dark skin, or just have that like, just that aura of like, it's okay to feel good and to know that you're that bitch and you're a good woman or whatever you call yourself, but you don't have to treat other females a certain way because
y'all feel like Asian Dog blackball. My bad. I had to ask y'all Asian Dog because she talks about colorism a lot, like how people be like she ain't really just blue like she should have. She says a lot to do with her skin color.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said though.
Asian Dog.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead on and say yes, absolutely. With her, I've seen so many comments about even like just take away her personality, right? They just attack the way she look all of the time, and they always compare her. And Black women know when you are being compared to someone less of a human, like not something less of a human, like a dog or some type of animal that's not of the human race. That is because it's deeply rooted in not only racism but colorism, especially when it's Black men saying it. And I think that's very disgusting. By the way, hey Pete Honey.
While I agree with what you said, China, I have to disagree as far as like Asian Doll not going far or popping because she's dark skinned. I think it has absolutely nothing to do with her being dark skinned, because there's a lot of successful dark skinned rappers out here. So I just, I do understand that people do attack based on your appearance, your color and all that, but I'm not gonna go as far as saying that's why she,
I don't
it has a lot to do with talent.
I don't feel like she's blackballed at all. She's doing okay. She's doing okay as far as the music and everything like that. She's doing great.
From South Dallas. She's a gangster. Where y'all
I mean,
want to
that's
wrap that?
fine. That's fine and all, but that's besides the point.
You just have to be
Uh,
likable, and
But
yeah,
everybody's not.
I said
How y'all know Asian Dog before?
personality, guys, because we know she's up there. She needs.
Yeah, I've listened to Asian Doll before.
Yeah, I like.
I've listened to Asian Dog before.
I feel like if anything, her skin color used to affect her in the beginning, and it kind of like it probably like halted a lot of things, or like it took her longer. It's gonna take the dark skinned girl longer in the industry. We all know how it goes, but I don't think that stopped anything. She's still doing her shit with what she has to work with.
So since we're speaking about female rappers in the industry, let's bring up Lil' Kim, because obviously, there was a lot of hate due to, her tone of skin. Talk about her.
Not to mention, if you really think about Lil' Kim too, her man, well, Biggie, she was sharing her man with a lighter skinned woman, and the man married this woman with her. So, she was always compared to Faith Evans because they were dealing with the same dude. You know how everybody does. Like, they're going to compare the women that the man is dealing with. She happens to be dark skinned, Faith happened to be very high, light skinned. So, think about it. And it reflects what she's doing now. All of it here.
When we move from this topic, I want to talk about Danny Lay's song.
Woo!
Okay, all right. Let me talk about the Lil' Kim situation, because Lil' Kim not dark skinned to me, so I don't know why y'all say that.
I mean, she was brown skinned. She wasn't light skinned.
I mean, she was darker. I'm saying, like,
she was brown skinned.
Look at her. She obviously she's very light skinned now. she was
so
like,
how do y'all feel about the surgery?
Brown skin, like she was like not that light. So that's
she overdid it. How do y'all
feel about the surgery? Like keeping it all up, because like I ain't gonna lie, Lil' Kim,
she has self-hate.
It's devastating the way she looks now. She don't look good.
Beautiful. She was
beautiful. And I try to make her look good when I see her trying to talk shit, but
is she not beautiful?
I think she was such a beforehand. Oh my God, knockout! Like she was gorgeous, and now look at her, and I'm just like, who is this? This not ugly, because I don't like to call people ugly, but who's this funny looking woman? You know what I'm saying? Like she looks like a character, and she's oh my God, she has so much. Like, I wish I would have known what she would look like now. You know what I'm saying? Before she did.
I wish you can undo surgeries.
Yes, like I wonder if she
undo everything.
I'll be thinking if she take pictures of. Can a person take pictures of their old self back to the surgeon and say, "I want to look like this"? Like,
yeah, I'm just like, can they fix her? Because she is too far gone.
Well, no, because she's not gonna. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. You remember? I mean, Michael Jackson. I mean, I'm saying she's gonna still look like weird.
And I think
she used to be very, very beautiful, very, very beautiful.
So, do you think her being not light skinned, she wasn't dark, but she was a brown girl? Do you think her being brown, contributed a lot to her insecurities?
Of course, especially in the industry back then.
Wow, she was already fine.
It was much worse.
Yeah, but she didn't think she was.
I don't think that's colorism, bro. I think that's just plastic surgery, bro. Like women, they all want to go herself. They want to get their bodies done. They want to go.
No. She was changing her face, her appearance. She was not happy with how she looked. The body came later.
I can't speak on
that. Yes, the body came later. That was.
Yeah, she was insecure. When people keep changing their face, they're not happy with how it looks. That's why she kept changing.
What y'all think about the Kardashians? They stay getting their face changed.
The who?
Kardashians.
Yeah, but
they're insecure as hell.
They are. Have you seen what Khloe looked like before her surgery? Have you seen Kylie Jenner before her surgery?
We're not going to start on the Kardashians because we can just.
Their surgeries did great though.
But
you have to know when to stop.
No matter how many men they date, like I'm so sorry, babies. I'm so sorry to tell these ladies this, but your natural, DNA, the way you used to look it's gonna show in your kids. I mean, it's your surgery.
China don't get it canceled.
They have beautiful children. I'm just saying, like it doesn't matter how many.
Why y'all think they have babies with black men?
To make them to make them look better.
Wait, what was the question?
I think they have kids with black men.
Because they want
Like,
interact. They want
does any of them besides Courtney, like all of them got babies with niggas, right?
They love black. Simple.
They like the way the kids turn out. I'm telling
Honestly,
you.
I also think, it's a way for them to, because look at Kim Kardashian now. But I also believe that it's a way in an easy way for them to, get into black culture and be able to
steal culture.
It's a part for them to appropriate. It just makes it easier for them.
And steal culture.
Very easy. And also, shoot, now they've like, oh, well, we the Kardashians, black men gonna love us. And, it's a way for them to feel, I guess, powerful, even though they're not cute.
Right. I like what April said. She said the industry makes women with melanin feel like they are less, but she said she never accepts that. But I totally agree. Like, why do black women always have to be? Yes, and it's like we're the ones who, I don't know. It's just we exemplify the power. We're automatically deemed as aggressive. We're automatically deemed as powerful. We walk through a room, everybody stops. And then I feel like you got the Kardashians who look at things like that and they're like, okay, I want that type of power, that type of control.
I think they already got it when she did the Ray J tape.
Yeah, I agree with Honey. They just they like the way the kids look.
Yeah,
exactly. Which is a fetish, which is scary, because if you're fetishizing children, that's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad.
They want them beautiful brown babies.
To feel better about themselves because they are, when most of the time I've seen white women whom fetishize black children have black kids, and they use it to excuse their racism, and I don't like that. So like, that's not all white women. So let me get that straight. That's not all white women, but I've seen like at least 2 white women in my lifetime do that. And that's weird.
For sure.
I don't know. I ain't never dated no white girl. Scared of. I ain't gonna say I'm scared of. Huh?
I said, did you ever say your preference?
I don't have no preference. I love all women.
Smart answer. Smart answer.
I have no preference.
That was a PR answer. I love it.
But I have dated a lot of light skinned women in the past though, but it's not just because that's my preference. That's just how the cards feel. You feel me? So
Really?
That's what it is. It is what it is, man.
So what did y'all think about the song Yellowbone? Yellowbone is what he wants.
That shit. I mean,
I never heard it.
Oh, that was Danny Lay's song. She got they drug her for it. She got dragged.
Is that why she was dating? Is that why she was dating baby?
Yes, and mind you, the
That's
baby
why
has
he made that song.
children. His baby mother. I guess she was trying to take a dig at his baby mothers, especially one of them. I forgot her name. But she was trying to take a dig at them, but she ended up taking a dig at the entire like black race. It's just like, dang, like, come on, girl.
This is the gag. This is the gag about that.
But she's not,
This is the gag about that. She got on the interview. That interview she did like a couple months later, and literally tried to say that was a learning experience for her, and that she didn't know that was wrong.
So why she put this song out? This song.
Bro, hold on.
And it's like your ugly ways backfired on you. That's what happened. You knew exactly what you were doing.
We don't
know. Yellowbone is what he
wants,
and then he didn't even claim her.
Can I talk? God damn. Hold on.
Go ahead.
First of all, I ain't never heard the song, right? I've never heard the song. I don't know what the song sounds like.
No, they probably took it down.
They pulled it.
I thought. We ain't gonna play it on here. We can look up the lyrics.
It's terrible. She says Yellowbone.
We can look up the lyrics. Y'all, somebody look up some lyrics that's just like terrible on that hoe. Because I'm gonna just say my opinion on what I'm hearing.
That was the hook.
What are you hearing?
All right, let him say his opinion,
He
guys.
was still dealing with bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how females get when they know it's another woman. We don't know what type of feud they had going on behind closed doors between her and this other woman. You feel me?
But
like
what does that color? What does her color have to do with it?
Wait. Let me get there.
All right,
Get there. Like I said, we don't know what's being said behind closed doors. So what if the other chick like, yeah, your light skin ass, da 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 da. So maybe she could have said something that triggered her. Like,
but she is light skinned. She is light skinned.
Okay, hold on. I just want to point out something really fast because I love like listening to what people say. So why do you assume that obviously maybe she said your light skinned ass? What if Danny Lay was attacking her? Just
I don't know.
I'm saying, it wasn't even nothing like that. So we can't speak on what we don't know.
But calling her light skin,
I don't know. I never
she is light skin. But if you're like, okay, so you're saying a yellow bone is what he wants, as if a dark skinned girl isn't what he wants. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the colorism comes in.
Maybe that's how
and let me check the lyrics. Let me show y'all what the lyrics is. This is how you know. And this is just off the snippet that she posted. The whole song never even came out.
Yeah, they pulled it.
Ask me how the beginning is relevant to the middle. So it says yellow bone, that's what he want, what he want, what he want. Yellow bone, that's what he want, what he want, what he want. Proud of me in Saint Laurent, Prada. Proud of me in, but I want, like, it don't even make, none of that is relevant to yellow bone is what he want. You just wanted to throw that out there. You know?
Exactly.
Being petty.
Yeah.
And then it was done the worst of them all publicly. He put her out the house and called the police on her.
And told the world that she was a side bitch.
Exactly. He said, tell the truth. Your parents know you're a side bitch.
That was the most gangster breakup ever. That nigga said, I've been told her to get out. He said, I've been told her to get out. He said, my side be flipping. Come on, bro.
And no,
like, can we head off to the baby for that?
After he called her side bitch, she literally.
I'm not gonna tip my hat off to him. I mean, you get the man how you lose him at the end of the day. But
right.
he's a woman.
Oh, he is. But she dropped all those receipts like, oh, we weren't together. Well, how about this, and this. I was like, dang, she had a whole folder saved for that nigga.
Right. But anybody that's with somebody for a long period of time can drop those same receipts. But I do want to ask you a question, Dallas. Will you be saving this live? Because I would love to post some of this.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's gonna be up. You know
okay.
Cool. I feel like the baby handled the situation kind of, I don't want to say two players, but it was kind of, I don't know the situation. I don't really know just that whole debacle was, I fuck with it. I was entertained.
Gangster.
Now, I don't think it's ever cool, no matter what, like, to do what he did. He even took a dig at the baby and was basically saying, find your baby daddy, type on the live. I kind of feel like he took it too far.
I don't think he said that on the live. I don't remember that.
He did. Yes, he did. And she was like, you're going to talk about your child like that? Because he had said something about, like, I don't know. She was like, I don't know. She said something. He was like, that might not be my baby. Like, he said something like that on the live.
Oh yeah, he did.
She was like, you gonna talk about your kid like that?
I don't know. He said we wasn't together. It ain't no telling who baby that is. That's what he said. But everybody knows the baby is trash too. So we're gonna say he toxic too. He's
toxic.
What if that's facts though? Like, I don't know who he is.
Like, I don't want people to see this later and be like, oh, they're not bashing the baby though, because this is not about the baby. That's the only reason. Because if it was, trust me, I got a lot to say about him too. Because boy, what you be doing? I'm kind of scared though. He might shoot me.
But as a woman, that was just out of pocket. Like, you did the most, and it just turned bad on your end. Like, the same thing make you laugh, make you cry, and there you go. So,
man, that just goes to show y'all women be independent. Don't be depending on no nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because when nigga tired of you, he tired of you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what she did to lead up to that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. He said she has mental health problems.
Well, apparently she
no.
Did y'all not see what happened to her brother?
He was mad because she was Queen B. he was mad. She didn't want to have his second child. Like,
Oh, she was pregnant.
say what?
She was pregnant.
She wasn't pregnant.
No,
she
she
was,
had took a plan B.
Mhm.
Dallas, you ain't watched the live.
Where is y'all getting these facts from?
Right.
I'm you know what?
They went live in the middle of the night. And she
He
said
only
it.
paid attention to the baby's part. He didn't pay attention to the details and how and why it happened.
Man, you already know.
I'm not that type of blogger. I ain't that blogger. I mean, like, oh, he's sleeping with her.
This was the night that he had called the police on her. They were arguing. They were arguing.
Yeah, he said she's attacking me. That in that live, I remember that.
Let me ask y'all this: if y'all found out, this is hot topic on social media right now. If y'all found out y'all was like a side female, what's your next move?
Wait, if we find out that we're the side female, what's our next move?
Yeah, you find out you the side piece.
Oh, I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm not fighting for no dude. I got my own stuff. So
I'm definitely leaving, but there has been times where I straight told on his ass.
Exactly. Period. You're going out with a bang. What? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because hold on. The way I found out that I was the side, the girlfriend sent me a message, and she was just like, "Oh, you had left a comment on my boyfriend's page." I was like, "Oh, boyfriend." Oh. Yeah, so I told her everything.
Oh, okay. So I do have a similar thing because this person's fiance decided to text me because she was trying to see who I was or whatever, which I don't know how she was trying to see who I was when I was always around. But anyways, I didn't know they was like serious. So anyways, she had messaged me or whatever, right? And I'm like, well, I told her what was going on. Like, he's the one that's always, contacting me and stuff. And like, I sent text messages because I'm a petty person. Because I was hurt. Okay, I was hurt. I can admit when I'm hurt. And so I did petty
what does that do for you?
I sent the messages. Shoot, don't play with me.
What does that do for you?
What is it? It doesn't do
good inside.
It made me feel better.
Yeah.
Why though?
Because it hurt my feelings.
If you hurt
you gonna hurt my feelings,
so look. Now, okay, y'all gotta give me a little bit more context. Like, is this man telling you, like, hey, I want you to be my woman? You know what I'm saying? It's me and you. Or is he just, pulling up like,
well, in my situation, we were
romantic feelings there, like we
were entangled.
It's not just like I know what it is.
Was it a relationship or an entanglement now? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That makes a difference.
Okay, no, it doesn't, because we were going on dates. We was doing, whatever. We was having our fun or whatever, and then he was telling me that, he was feeling me type of thing, and then couldn't find out this whole time you have a girlfriend, so you've been lying. Like, that's not okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not okay. We're gonna talk about Tia's situation. That's not okay at all. Because
I've had
faithful to her.
I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm not saying that it's okay, but like, you probably like telling on a nigga what if he told you he had a girlfriend though? You know what I'm saying?
That's not finding out you're the side. You're okay
because what if
you've been okay with being the side. If he straight up say I got a girl, and then it's like, all right, you with it, you don't care, then you are accepting the role of the side. That's not the same as being lied
to. Have y'all
to.
ever accepted that role?
I ain't even gonna lie, I have. Back in my trifling days.
So like the thing with me is the thing with me was so we was just invited to the same place. I did not know that they were together for so long. I didn't know that was his fiance. I didn't know at all. So we met at that's when we met each other. And I was just like, he just introduced her as regular. Like, I didn't know who she was. So she didn't know who I was. Then she saw the messages.
Wait. Hold on. You saying you met his fiance like when you first met him?
No, not when I first met him. We was already talking, and we was at the same place together.
Oh, and that's when you found out that was his fiance.
Yeah, and I was like, damn.
And you told her right there.
No, it was built up because she texted me, and like I didn't text back for like a whole day, and then I text her back with like all evidence because I was still hurt. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was mad. I was hurt.
lied, Dallas. I have lied for a
Why
Negro.
y'all keep calling
That's
me
it.
Dallas?
I told you I was gonna call you.
Man. All right, go ahead.
Sorry, Terry.
So the wife texts me. She got my phone number off the call records or whatever. So she texts me and was just like, "What's up with you and my husband?" And I was really taken back, but I'm just like, "Husband." This man said that because I asked him if he was with somebody, and he was just like, he cooling. So I'm just like, okay, I guess he chilling. But I really wanted to tell her. I should have. But I basically was just like, nah, like we just cool. And she probably didn't believe me. But I was just like, you know what? She's not gonna leave him anyway. So
You saved him that day.
yeah, I did. I saved him. But now I ain't saving no nigga. If you lying to me and your girl come to me as a woman, I'm gonna tell everything.
Hold on.
Hey,
Somebody, hold on. I didn't hear what she said because like it was like echoing because everybody else's mic was on. So let's turn our mics off and then she said it again. I'm sorry, Tia.
I basically said that the wife texted me. She asked me what was up with me and her husband. I told her nothing. We're just cool, talking business, whatever, even though I was lying. But yeah, I definitely saved him, but I cussed him clear out. Cause like for one, I'm in North Carolina, and, you can get sued for messing with somebody's spouse. So I'm just like, don't put me in that predicament for lying. And girls will kill you over their nigga. So I don't want to be involuntarily killed, because I ain't asked to be in that situation.
I recently talked about this on my status. This girl, I guess she's his girlfriend. I don't know, but like it was a misunderstanding. Like she thought I was trying to talk to her dude or whatever. But honestly, every time like we would talk about he's a promoter, so he'd be in the clubs, So we would talk about business, and she didn't see the messages. She just saw like calls. And so she called me or whatever, and she just kept assuming. Like, I was like, look, I don't want him. Like, I was like, I'm serious. At that time, I had a whole, like, person I was with. So I was just like, I really don't want him. She just didn't believe me. Like, I really had to, like, to go public with it so she could leave me alone.
You ever been the side dude?
I have not. I've never been a side. Terry, your mic is muted, buddy.
Yeah, I was asking Terry, has he ever been the side dude?
I ain't gonna say I've been a side nigga, like 100% side nigga, but I will say I didn't fuck with a female when I knew she had a nigga, but I wasn't like no side nigga because I ain't the nigga.
That's the definition of a side nigga.
I'm not the nigga you gonna call like and talk to me about your nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that nigga that's
But you was still her little break off on the side. Like you was a little jump off.
Nah, I was a break off. I wanted to be a break off. Like you want to cheat on your nigga and be goofy, then shit, that's on you.
But you was
I'm on that right now.
You accepted the side nigga role, sir.
That's literally the definition of a side.
I answer my phone when I want to answer my phone. That's not a side nigga.
Make you less of a side dude.
Right, you still a side nigga. Hold on. All different side niggas have different roles. And your role was doing exactly what you were doing, but you was still
I was a part-time side nigga then. I was a part-time side nigga.
Yeah, it was just your choice. That's all. That's fine.
Yeah.
He was a side dude by choice. So you were a side dude. Period. All right, let's move on.
All the side niggas out there that play their role.
City boys are down 100.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, you gotta know it costs a little bit to be a side nigga. Cause females out here really out here be trying to bribe a nigga like, yeah, I'm gonna tell your bitch. Like that shit be crazy.
Hey, no face, no case.
Damn.
Exactly. If you a side dude, don't take no pictures with her. If you a side girl, don't take no pictures with him.
Right.
Bro, everybody should know their role.
Right. I'm about to say, because I called my dude up once, and the girl, she sent me a picture because I was like, I need some type of receipts. And he definitely done as hell taking pictures. Like, why are you taking pictures?
How you
Like
feel?
you were comfortable enough to pose with her in a picture.
That's where
How do you feel about seeing the picture? Like, how did you feel when you seen the picture?
I was hot 100. I was pissed, even though I wanted proof. Cause girls are lying. Girls will lie, but I needed some type of proof. And I knew he was gonna lie. So once I sent him the picture, he couldn't say nothing.
So okay,
He told her that I was just his homegirl. Yep. Cause I guess she was trying to figure out why I was like she said she was in a relationship with him, and how he got caught up was because she had asked him, why I was leaving googly eyes on his pictures.
Man, see the grab get y'all caught up, man. The grab get y'all caught up.
So what gets dudes caught up is that y'all keep the women in their place, okay? Y'all don't let these women know that they need to play this role. Y'all give every female the same role. Y'all do everything for the same female. Don't no female get a different privilege, and that's why y'all get caught up.
Speak on
When
it.
you say y'all, I don't know who you're speaking on. I don't know what you're talking about.
You host some black
Honestly,
men.
I want to say for the public that just be honest, y'all. Be honest with your side dude. Let him know get crazy. Let the girl, if fellas, let her know this is all we are, and this is what I like you for, and that's it. But I got a girl. Just be honest. Honestly, you'll be surprised at how many people accept it. Trust me.
Right. There's a lot of girls who are down. Definitely.
Yeah, they accepting a lot of shit.
Right, like I got
First
brothers.
of all, dating after 30 is ghetto as fuck.
What?
Do not recommend. 1 star.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all, man. This has been fun. We gonna have to do this again with some more topics. I'm finna go out tonight, so I gotta get ready for my night.
And I gotta call my side nigga back. So not joking.
Hey,
but
make sure y'all Instagrams and let the people know where they can follow and find y'all at.
You can find me on Instagram at T with Tia. That's TEA with WITHTIA. And all my social medias are linked in my bio. So we got this on Instagram Live too. That'll be dope.
Yeah, my Instagram, they be hitting on me on Instagram. Like I'm blocked from live right now. So I'm just trying this YouTube Live. It's gonna come with a lot of different shows on YouTube Live. This is one of my test shows.
Just to let you know, if somebody is already on live and they're not banned, they can all you gotta do is request it and you can still come up because I'm banned, but I was just on live.
It'll kick me off like
it kicked me off like 5 times. It kept kicking me off. It was
it's to the point where it won't even add me now. Like if I try to get on, sometimes it do, but if I try to get on somebody else's line, it's gonna be like you.
Yeah, it kicked me off, and it was just like you went against our standards. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, man,
I don't know why they let me on.
I hate no, they let me on.
Ain't got no haters. You gotta get some haters, bro. That's when niggas start hearing you like, oh no. Report.
I'm not even supposed to be on here, but let me let everybody know who I am. So hey everybody, my name is China from Sip with China, and you can find me on Instagram at Sip with China. That's SIPWITCHYNA. And guys, I had so much fun with y'all.
Yes, it was a great topic. Great conversation tonight.
Okay, ladies and everybody, you guys can find me on Instagram at Gemini Garrett. It sounds exactly how it's spelled, Gemini, and then Garrett, 2 R's, 2 T's _.
Period. When's your birthday, Gemini?
It is June 5th.
Okay, and mine's June 14th. Gemini.
Okay.
Y'all both named Tia?
Yes.
Your name's Tia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Aww. Hi, Nancy.
That's why she was at me because I'm
oh, that's
so
dope.
April just said like
you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Make sure y'all tap in, man. Follow me on Instagram, Terry Blue 2E, man. Who said something? All right, man. Y'all be easy, man.
All right, y'all. Be
Thank you. Good night.
Hi, Terry.
Bye. Damn, it's so long.